Hey, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. All praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kodash. Of course, those are the true names of the Heavenly Father, in the name of the only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors goes out to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere peace and salutation goes out to the elect. And, real quick, I just was, on this, on YouTube, on the Reels. And one of these, these videos, popped up. And it was just, super spiritual, as you can see. The title says moral of the story, don't give up. And as you can see, it's a, dog. He had, if you can see in the screen, it's a blue ball, that's out on a frozen lake. And, when he was walking up to it, he dropped it and it, it went to the middle of the lake. But you can see that every time that he would try to walk out on the lake, the ice would break, and he couldn't, get so far, but when you continue watching the video, you see a level of, persistence, and he was just really, driven and motivated, by the desire of obtaining and getting back what he wanted, man. He was definitely dedicated, man, for sure. And in the end, as you can see, the moral of the story, he was able, he was going through a bunch of different, positions on running around, going this way, he was falling through, going another way, falling through and, falling in the water. But then, towards the, obviously towards the end of the video, he was able to get it, and, as it states again, more of the story, don't give up. It was just, like I said, I just saw it was spiritual. Now I looked up at the time, and it was, 11:44, 1:44, man. So, through the spirit, what I can extrapolate, from this is just, or what was on my spirit, seeing it is just, enduring, ultimately, man. And, this is Matthew 24 and 13. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right. So enduring is an extremely, important, part, of this ministry, what we have, been called to do, what we made a vow unto the Lord to do, ultimately, which is, ultimately to, to serve him, man, to serve Yahweh Shem Yahushai and to do his will, and whatever comes, with the territory, so to speak. And it's a lot that comes with this, man. It's a lot that comes with serving the Lord, as, Sirach, second chapter, you gotta, you come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. So there's going to be a certain level of temptation, trials and tribulations, that come, and that's the straight gate, essentially, but through it all, we got to continue to suffer, and be patient and endure, man, endure. And this is, definitely a topic, that gets, gone over multiple times. The spirit just, obviously harps on this because this is extremely important, Let me look it up real quick. Endure. It says to suffer, right? To suffer is a verb, something painful or difficult. It says patiently. It says remain in existence. It says to last, okay? So suffer, which, patience goes into suffering. These are, definitely fruits of the spirit. But nonetheless, it's just, this is a part of the job, man. And you're gonna be in certain seasons where, shit sucks, man. At the end of the day, this hell, and things ain't gonna do nothing but get fucking worse anyway. So you just gotta be mindful of that and understand that, it all has an end. This has an end. You think about the Lord and what he had to deal with, his whole life, and then, the climax of his life is when he actually had to, lay down his life, and it was a gruesome fashion, you know, but he endured it, he suffered it, and he was rewarded, because of it, and it's the same with us, you know, the Lord, is not gonna, forget, our labor, the labor of love. Let me see, um, labor. I think it's OUR is yeah. Oh, 1 Corinthians 15 and 58 is good. I was looking for another one. Yeah, it's 6 and 10. I'm gonna read 6 and 10, and then I'm gonna read 1 Corinthians 15 and 8. It says, "For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards His name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister." Okay, so the Lord is not going to forget, what we're doing. He clearly, sees everything that we're doing. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. The eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. So the Lord, these, the angels, are recording, man, and giving report, unto the Lord, and that's a record, you know, that's a record. So, we see this thing all the way through. Lord's will we do. The Lord is going to, remember us, man. He's going to, keep us, in the hours, that we are, currently approaching, man. The days are going to get darker. We coming into a season where, man, Jacob's trouble, a season where, faith is going to be, if you don't have it, you're definitely going to be through. Okay. So, all the way up until that point, and then going forward, the ultimate destruction, and, Lord's will, being saved out of it, man, but the Lord ain't going to forget, long as we continue to put our best foot forward, constantly endure, suffer whatever we got to suffer, and continue to just, keep our eyes on the prize, man, to keep, moving forward. As this said, the moral of the story of, don't give up, you know. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. It says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord." Right. So our being, we're commanded to be steadfast, unmovable, and always abounding in the work of the Lord, and in understanding that, these things aren't in vain. Don't think that, the waiting on the Lord, putting these, the video epistles, obviously keeping the laws, and really just having faith and trusting in the Lord, man. Despite if you may make, you're gonna make wrong decisions. You're gonna be in the frame of mind that you may be in at certain points, a certain season in your life. It may not be, the correct one. You're gonna go through a various amount of different, these emotions. We in the flesh, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna go through a lot. It's gonna be these, these isolated situations that you're gonna be in, and it's gonna affect, your everyday life. And shit is gonna be annoying. You know what I'm saying? And like, you're just gonna have to utilize wisdom. You're gonna have to control yourself. You're gonna have to fucking, man, you're gonna have to woosah. You're gonna have to apply the things, that that the scriptures is telling us to apply, to make your situation, a lot easier, And, granted, you're not gonna do. Hey, look, you're gonna fuck up. You're not gonna make the right decisions every time, man. You're just gonna have to live with that. Okay. But nonetheless, that don't mean that you don't continue to move forward, that you don't, continue to strive, okay, to complete the job or the task at hand, man. Okay. So it's just, just to keep that in mind. And like I said, I just watched, this video, and he tried so many different ways to get what he was trying to get. He was just like, man, I'm going to get what I need to get. I'm going to go this way. Fuck. He failed, came out, went another way. All right, couldn't go that way. Tried that so many times. He kept trying. He just never gave up, man. And that's really the point of this video. Just say, look, just keep moving forward. Just don't give up. You're going to have the trial and error is necessary, It's just a part of the program, that the Lord has set up. Okay. And, just remember, the objective is salvation, man. We're trying to get out of here. Okay. And we got to suffer and we got to endure until the Lord, until he gets us up out of here, man. And granted, bro, it's not going to feel good. You're going to want to go. You going to want to go. I want to go fucking 10 years ago, man. But hey, look, man, we here now. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep moving forward. There's a destination, that we need to get to, and he that endureth unto the end. That's how you're gonna be saved up out of this, man. So we gotta keep the faith. We gotta continue to trust, in Yahweh Shai, and the path, that is set. He set, before us. Is just one of those things, and you gotta walk it, man. The straight gate is definitely a it's really only one way. It's only one way, and you got to go through it, man. So with that, I'll just end it there. With that, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors goes out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and sincere peace and salutation goes out to the elect. Shalom.